Welcome everyone back to Second Life's Travels. We are here in March, and that means the second part of Heritage is now open. It's been open for a couple of days now. Though only last night did I have the chance of actually being able to record again because my hard drive failed. And so I have been out of commission for a while, but enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about... I'm not even sure how to pronounce that name, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this note card out and let you guys take a look at this. I'm probably going to have a bunch of group pop-ups here. And this goes over his bio and his list of exhibitions. That's probably further down, or here they come, I think. So he's been working since 2012. So about 4 years now. I guess this must be his first one in 2016 because I didn't see it listed. Takeoff 30 November 2115. Orpheus class transient. Long distance crew 12. Mission base Kuiper and Neptune zone. And we have some more fractals, and I think this exhibit is actually more about futuristic fractals, while the one that we saw previously was more about past fractals. But it seems we actually have a story here with this one, so we'll go ahead and take a look at these things here. And I guess the bottom one's always going to be, I think French, and then the top one's always going to be in English, I guess. So already the person writing these are off to a great start in their mental fortitude. So I guess we see one of these and we go by and we'll see another one and we'll be able to read the cards. So it should be simple enough. And I guess some of these will be different message types. So I think the other one was different from this a bit, the text. So far it's not particularly... That looks nice. Seems the captain's not exactly all that happy about leaving Earth, maybe? These are some nice pictures, though, I have to say. Now, are these fractals that are supposed to be representations of a future Earth, or... I probably should have grabbed that note card again as we were walking in the main hall. So it seems from this captain's log, apparently the Earth is not in a good deal. The previous generation, or perhaps the current generation, has basically destroyed it. Or at least begun its degradation. Yeah, things aren't going all that well on Earth. The message suggests that the Earth is now broken as a metaphor. Huh. Here we have a personal mail, which I believe both these types of messages are done by the same person. So apparently he seems kind of... The personal mail is a bit more ambiguous. It seems that it may be a wife and husband that are arguing over the thought of having a child, perhaps. The husband not wanting one, and the wife did want one. That's what I'm taking from those so far. I imagine we're still missing pieces of the story each way, though, so hopefully it'll be more understanding as we progress. Huh. Now, this message sounds a bit weird, actually. It sounds like something's wrong. Something's gone wrong with the mission. But it hasn't been explained to my knowledge as to what's gone wrong, as he seems to have not told anybody about it. A rather short and ominous message. Appears we are in the Jupiter area now. So we haven't actually gone that far. Yeah, it's already the year 2117. I believe when we started, we were at 2115. So clearly we don't have fast time travel here. It looks like he told the crew of what he knows. News of the Earth. Was he perhaps speaking about what was wrong with the Earth beforehand and he hadn't told anybody about it? Or has something gone horribly wrong with their mission? Or perhaps their spaceship? It's one or two of those things, I think. The captain is continuing to tell the tale of how we messed up the Earth. It seems to be becoming more and more negative as time comes on. Though from what it sounds like, they're not going back to Earth. So I guess I can understand why. Hmm. Ah, another personal mail. So from this we can conclude it's not particularly the Earth. It seems something has gone wrong. Or perhaps their mission was to never return to Earth and go somewhere particular. And now he's having... I guess he did have a son, but he's never going to meet him. Because he's off flying this mission. And we're already almost into 2119 at this point, so he's been out here for almost 4 years, I think. Or maybe 3.5, I forget exactly what was the time they left. We are now almost into 2121 at this point. We are at Uranus, at the fourth awakening, which never is... I assume the awakenings are periods of time where they wake up and are active for a while and then go back to sleep. Maybe with the help of, like, cryogenics or cryogenics, whatever you call it. I think it seems something has gone wrong with their ship, as they're just heading off into deep space without a particular idea of where they're going. This fractal looks quite different from what we've seen so far. This one's rather colorful. Oh, this one's a big one. So we're in January 8th, 2129. We're at Neptune at this point, at the 5th awakening. So I guess they woken up early. And from what it sounds is that they're going to put all of their hopes on a plan of using Neptune to change their trajectory and to launch themselves back at Earth. And the captain's happy, for he may actually get to know his son after all. And I guess we get to go back to Earth now. And that leads us right back to where we were before. Okay. That was an interesting story, actually. And that concludes both Heritage parts. Both of them I thought were actually pretty interesting, but I actually think I liked this one more so than Vestiges, as I actually had a storyline with it. In any case, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully in the next video, so see you then.